welcome to Snips Happen, and I am here with a very special announcement. I am a new design team member for Silver and Sparkles, and there is a new mini kit that is available over in her Etsy shop. It is called Garden Whispers Tiny Steps. It goes with her Garden Whispers collection that is in the shop. I will leave the link below to that collection. I also use that collection to make a 4-month planner that is going to be my social media planner. I will show you that planner after I show you this mini kit. This mini kit can be printed out on cardstock. It can be printed out on sticker paper. You can do whatever your little heart desires. This mini kit was inspired by myself, as I like turtles. Pam likes turtles, and another design team member likes turtles, Lisa. So I was looking at the Garden Whispers and I was like, ooh, turtles would be awesome in this, because I wanted it, you know, I wanted my social media planner to be something that I grabbed for every day so that I kept track of everything. So the first 2 pages she sent me were these 2. And then I was like, I really, really loved this right here. So I sent her a message and I was like, Pam, can that be a little bit bigger so I could put it on my cover? And she was like, yeah, give me a couple days, see what I can do. And she came out with this morning and sent it to my email. And now I have the choice of 2. And I'm like, there's decisions. Which one do I want to use? Do I want to put this one on here? Or do I want to put this one on here? So the decision will be made in this video which one we're going to use. And then to make it even better, to up the game, she put these beautiful tags in here that I can also put in my social media planner. So I'm very, very excited with that. I can't tell you which one is my favorite. Maybe these 2 right here might be my favorite, but I love them all. And then she gave us some washi that can be printed out also on sticker paper, or you can cut it up and do whatever you want to do. But my favorite right here is the gingham, and I'll probably like layer this on some stuff into my social media planner. But this is available now in her Etsy shop. I will leave the links down below. You can also get it in print and ship. If you go over to her Etsy shop and purchase this mini kit or any kit from her Etsy shop, I would appreciate it if you left my name in the notes, which is Tara, T-A-R-A, or my channel name, Snips Happens with Tara, so that she knows that you've seen one of my videos and that I inspired you to go pick up whatever collection I'm working with or any of the collections in her shop. That would be greatly appreciated. But we're going to be sticking this up here so I can show you this beaut. This beaut was inspired by 49 Dragonflies. She makes paper bag journals, well, not journal planners, so every quarter, and she uses them as her personal planner. And I'm like, well, she uses them for a personal planner, I could use them for my social media planner, right? So I pulled out an Amazon packaging and I made this. I made my first one. I didn't make my first one on camera because I didn't know how it would work, but my next one I will do a full video on how I did it so that I can show everybody how I did it, which my next one will be ready to be done in October. So that will be coming. But I put my little plate here. I made a dangle that has some turtles on it because, you know, it had, you know, I have to have my turtles. I did a little quote that says she believed she could, and she did. And it says, I have another little one on there that says courage. And if I find any more along the way that I like, I will add them. I added a little book. This is Secret Love, as I do also read for James Patterson. And then the little footprint here is from my planner days, and the little coffee thing here is from my planner days. I thought it would be fun to add it on there, but they might not stay there once I get putting these on there. Then when I open it up, I made myself some trackers for the month, you know, for what I have to track for the design teams I'm on and my YouTube channel. And I also represent, or I also do some work for Tivoli Hollow project, so I have to make sure that I keep track of that. But this only goes to the 18th, so I made it a flip. So I have a flip that comes out like so, and then I have some notes here. This is a magnet that I can move around wherever I need to move it, and then it flips, and I have some notes here, and then I have an envelope here, so if I have to stick anything important or if I want to make a flip. I am into some collabs this month. I'm in the Rach and Bella collab this month. My daily spread's 26, so I needed to make some notes for that, and I needed to keep track of some stuff, so I made a flip for that. That's there. And then for each week I have the Sunday through Thursday, but I also did an analytics thing so I can track my YouTube and my Instagram and the metrics for it. But this also flips, so I can keep notes on the back of this, and then I have the notes here. And then I have 5 weeks in here, and then in the middle I put the month, and I have all 4 months set up the exact same way, except for the remainder of the months do not have any collabs in them, because I didn't know if I had any collabs coming up or anything of that sort. I did put this little turtle charm on there because, of course, you know, turtles. We're putting turtles in here, so I did put that in there so it can be moved around wherever I wanted to put him. So he just hangs. They're just hanging out there like so. And when it closes, we just have this that looks like this. I have plenty of room to grow. I don't have no spine. As you can tell, there is absolutely no spine, so it'll grow. And with that being said, I am going to start working on the cover, the way that I want to do the cover. I have not decided yet which one I want, so I'm going to pause for a moment, cut them out, and see which one I like, and then I'll be back. My cover that I'm going to do for my cover, have not glued nothing down. I'm just going to put that little bow tie there. I am working on getting this little tiny cluster together because I'm going to put it on there. I'm going to glue this all together, and it says don't forget. And the reason why I'm doing this little thing is because this is be gentle with yourself. So I want this little reminder for when I'm being hard on myself, that this little turtle is going to remind me, don't forget these few things. So I'm going to glue this together, then we're going to glue all this down onto the journal, and then we're going to go in and we're going to set up a week with the journal. So right now I am going to, after you just missed this whole process of me doing this because my computer is playing El Frizzo today, because I have my computer where I can see what I'm doing on my computer, and it's deciding that it doesn't want to do what it's supposed to do. And it could be user error because, you know, I'm not saying that I'm the smartest cookie in the cookie jar sometimes. But yeah, I'm playing that game today. So I have pieces of this that I have to now put together. Good thing I know how to edit. Not the best at it, but good thing I know how to do it. Because I am not filming this for the 4th time today. Not happening. No, ma'am. I hope this looks okay when I get it together. Need to get my life together sometimes because my life is a little on the Frizzo side too. Don't forget to be amazing, Tara. Just, that's all you have to remember. Don't forget to be amazing. Don't forget it. Just don't forget it. And then I'm going to just take my pen and I'm going to write Grace. Happy. Peace. Tried. To remind myself all of those things. Yes, they glued to my desk. It happens. And then I'm going to glue this. We're going to take this down over here so that we can glue these pieces onto here. I'm probably going to end up cutting that little blue off from there, but we want to glue this down first so that it all gets on the cover piece like I want it to. You know, everything has to get on there first, and then we can cut it off. Because that's the important part, that everything is on there. And then we can cut off the extra. And the turtle bow tie. I haven't given this turtle a name yet, because I name all of my turtles. Maybe by the end of the video he will have a name. It has a bow, so it probably should be a girl. That it should be a girl. I don't know. Maybe I should name her Roxy. Yeah, I could name her Roxy. And then I need to, we are going to get my big scissors here, because we're putting my scallop pieces on. So we're gonna cut this one, and then this one is going to overlap, so you won't see, you know what I mean? And this one has, yeah, that one is right. And then this one's gonna come up like so, like that. So we have it like that. Do we want to put the gold? I think I'm gonna put the green first, and then the pink, to be honest, because I think it looks better. And it offsets a little better. Like that. Yep, I like it like that better, I think. Then again, I kind of just like it like that. Maybe just a piece of the pink to bring out the pink. Maybe like so. Ooh, I like it like that. Yes, I like it like that. And then you remember how I was talking about hardware? Yes, I want hardware. That I do want. And I'm going to bring that down. And I'm going to bring this down, because I have, do we want white in there? I think so. Oh, excuse me. And white here. Let's see if I can find my favorite number to put in that one. I have 10, 13. I think I've already used one. We'll use 10. We'll use 10. And then I am one that uses a lot of hardware. You will learn that about me. If you watch my videos, I do use a lot of hardware. Oh wait, why don't we do this? Because there's a 13 there. I just had a 13 of these, of this. Haha. I just had an idea. Don't mind me. Just don't mind me. There it is. We're gonna put 13 here and 13 there, and I need this one here, and this one here. And I can put these back. I don't need them at the moment. This one here and this one here. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was still filming because this has been playing games with me all day, so. And then I'm going to take my little pokey tool. I don't know why I have an extra brad, but I do. And then all those brads are just going to go everywhere just because they want to. And we're going to put it over here. Yeah, I'm going to put it over there to fill that space. That's not going to work. So we're going to go like this. And then we're going to go like that. And I have two little pencil holes. Then I'm going to take my pokey tool. I did print this on cardstock, so it's a little bit stronger. And then like that. And I probably just made these holes way too big. Probably. But my braid will go through it probably. We hope. We hope. Because I don't want to have a staff meeting on my very first video for Silver and Sparkles. I really don't. But it very well could happen. Very well. You know, I'm against it or anything. I'm just saying, you know, it could happen. And then we have our 13 over here that I'm going to take. If I can get it to go through here. Might need my pokey tool. No? Oh, it didn't. It went through. It went through. Nice. You're going to play nice? There's that. And then I'm going to take the white ones and I'm going to put the white ones through here so that they look like they have flowers, like centers in their flowers. And where's my other one? Right there. Oh, no, this one's gonna give me a hard time, right? No, it did. Oh, it did. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Like so. Like so. There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm falling in love. I'm falling in love. I'm slowly falling in love with this. And we're gonna need maybe a little bit of this color here. I know I'm putting blue, like blue up on everything, but I think if I put some of this pretty green right here, it ties like the other greens in. Because there is green on the other side, and then we have that teal color. So I think if I do this, it'll pull the other colors in. I'm thinking. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. And my fingers don't want to work. That's a problem sometimes too. We're gonna see how this goes. There we go. There we go. There's that. There's that. There's that. Do we want to leave that pink? I am saying no. Why am I saying no to that pink? Because that pink is throwing me off, like, really bad. Even though there's pink on the turtle, that pink is throwing me off with the cover. So I'm going to make a hole right here, like so. Put this on there like that. And I think that looks better. I think that looks a lot better now. And then maybe we need to put some of cut this in half. Put some of this. I like how it peeks through. I really do. But I think this just looks good like that. And that looks good like that. Maybe if I do. Sorry, I'm trying to process how I want this because it doesn't have enough texture for me. It needs more texture, way more texture. So that is what I'm trying to do. I am so sorry, but I just had an idea. I did. The nice thing about this is that if I don't use it, I can use it on something else. It doesn't hurt that I just cut it all up, because I can definitely use it somewhere else. But I think this will make it. I do think this will make the texture that I'm looking for. Yes, because it frames it in and gives me what I'm looking for. Yes. That gives me definitely what I'm looking for right there. Yes, it does. All right, I'm going to glue that all on, cut it down, glue it all on, glue the whole cover and like the pieces on the cover, and I will be back to show you what the final thing looks like. Okay, my cover is complete. I did put my social media label in there. I'm not going to do any of the inside because I want my cover to dry, as I have all that extra that is on there. I hope that this inspires you to go make yourself a social media planner or a planner in general using this collection. If you want to go grab this collection, it is on Silver and Sparkles Etsy shop. I will leave everything linked down below. And if you want to get this collection, you can always leave my name in the notes to seller to let her know that I inspired you to get this collection or any of the collections in the shop. I will be coming back with making other things. I will come back and show you periodically how I am using this, how I am staying on task with this, how my turtles are coming along. I do believe I am going to name my turtle Roxy, so I will show you how I am making how I'll make her nameplate and put her nameplate in the planner. I did end up putting this one on the inside because I didn't want to not use that one, because I really like that one also. But thank you again, Pam, for making my vision come to life so that I have a really cool cover for my social media planner. Thank you for entrusting me, Pam, to be on your design team, because I am honored to be on your design team to use your digitals and bring creations to life. And if you like this video, please make sure that you give it a big thumbs up, and I'll be seeing you around. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.